this is JC. Welcome to Missed Again, where every missed shot is a lesson. It's not about perfect play, it's about my struggles and honest progress. Today we're going to look at the fundamental relationship between shot making and cue ball control. As you are developing your pool game, you will likely be working on both your shot making and cue ball control. Which do you think is more important? Leave your thoughts in the comments before continuing with this video. Most will no doubt say both are essential, and that is true as you need to master both to advance your pool game. However, for most players, time is a precious commodity, so the question is whether a beginner or advanced beginner should focus more on improving shot making or cue ball control. The purpose of cue ball control is to get the cue ball to a good position for an easy shot on the next ball. But if you cannot even pocket the object ball in the first place, the most precise cue ball control technique will not even matter. I would say that a beginner or advanced beginner should focus on shot making first, as you need to pocket balls in order to win games. Good shot making is also a recovery tool when you end up in a bad position, so you may be able to get away with a lack of cue ball control when playing against people of the same level. I also notice, for some reason, good shot makers get lucky when it comes to positioning, even when it's not intended. I'm sure you've come across this sort of player. They seem to shoot without any positional intent and don't even have good technique, but they can pocket balls and even run out. And then there is us. We identify the aiming point, visualize the shot, plan the position of the cue ball, and point to the spot on the table with our cue. Then we get down on the shot, feather and shoot, and of course miss. So that in itself is a good example on why you should work on shot making first. Let's talk through an 8-ball layout to test this theory. I'm playing solids, and let's assume I don't have particularly good shot making or cue ball control skills, but I'm trying to apply both in this rack. I intend to shoot a stop shot on the green 6 into the corner pocket, but stun the cue ball instead. I still have a shot on the blue 2 and want to hold position for the yellow 1 in the side, but I must be careful not to scratch in the left side pocket. I shoot, but miss, and my run is over. So even if I had the desired cue ball control and ability to get there, my shot making failed me. Let's try this layout again, where I'll try to make all the shots but will not be concerned with precise cue ball control. I shoot the green 6 with a center ball hit with the only intent to pocket it. The 6 ball drops and the cue ball naturally goes 2 rails and ends up with shape on the blue 2 ball. I shoot with some intent to hold the cue ball position for the yellow 1 ball or red 3. I hit relatively hard on the yellow 1 with a center ball hit. With good fortune, it stunned into the 9 ball and I ended up being able to see the red 3 ball. I shoot with center ball hit with some intent to get in the open for the 8 ball. I have about a 2 diamond length distance from the 8 ball and use a center ball hit to pocket the ball. This is a case where accurate shot making and little intent for cue ball control allowed me to run out, with a little bit of luck. Compare this with the previous run, which was ended prematurely when I missed the 2nd ball. Let's attempt the same layout one more time, but with high intent on shot making and cue ball control for positional play. I will shoot the green 6 with a stop shot, so that I can take either the blue 2 or red 3 next, depending on the exact angle I get. The pattern I've decided to shoot is as follows. I'll go with the red 3, yellow 1, and then blue 2 to finally get position for the 8 ball. I shoot the red 3 with topspin to bring the cue ball back out for the yellow 1. I hit a little harder than I would have liked, so I need to shoot a controlled shot to ensure I retain shape on the 2 ball by going off the cushion on the right. Even if the cue ball collides with the 9 ball, I should be okay. The cue ball rebounds off the cushion without hitting the 9 for position on the 2 ball. I will now use topspin and speed control to get to the 8 ball. The goal is to get an easy shot on the final ball. The stroke was as perfect as it could have been, and I have a near straight-on shot on the 8 ball to the corner pocket. I shoot below center to ensure there's no chance the cue ball follows the 8 ball into the pocket. As you can see from the examples, there's no doubt that having both shot making and cue ball control skills is essential to having a strong all-round game for sustainable success in pool. However, if you are a beginner or advanced beginner, focusing on shot making first will likely give you the initial advantage when playing others. As a guide, focus 80% of your time and effort on shot making and 20% on cue ball control. As you level up to an intermediate standard, devote 50% of your time and effort to shot making and 50% to cue ball control. When you reach a more advanced level, you naturally focus a majority of your effort on cue ball control, as aiming and shot making would have become instinctive. Do you agree with the above assessment and weightage for beginner and intermediate players? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. It will really help the channel out. You can also support the channel by checking out my merch store at missagainpool.com. Every miss makes us better, so let's grow together. My name is JC. Try not to miss again.